Hey guys, Mike Chamberlain here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a brand new Peterbilt 367 2021 model year. This is a heavy crane spec ordered specifically for a customer on spec. We were going to do a co-op and put a crane on it, and the crane isn't ready, so we brought it up here, and you never know, maybe we'll still put a crane on it, or maybe we'll put a dump box on it or sell it for a logger or whatever. So anyways, let's do a little walk around and I'll show you what it's all about. Feel free to hit that like button if you enjoy these videos, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think. This is 367 setback with the sloped hood. Now, unlike the high hood, the radiator is a little bit smaller. We've got the molded grille surround, so it doesn't have the rivets in it. We've still got our pod mounted headlights, which is fantastic. Those are a great pod. And the nice thing is you can change these out and put the speaker LEDs in, or whatever you would prefer. Now this one has a straight 20,000 pound front beam. Being that it is spec'd heavy for a crane, it does not have the progressive rate, because the plan was for this one to have weight on the front all the time. So it's also got the 445 Michelin XZL tires. Now that is such a bad arse tire. Yeah, really aggressive, looks really cool. Get a little bit of noise from them, but not bad. Great tire. So unpolished tanks. This one doesn't have an exhaust stack on the driver's side, but look at that paint. I've got the black diamond paint in this, and you can just, I don't know if you can see that metallic, but it just pops in the sun. I just absolutely love that black diamond paint. But so fun fact, this one does not have a driver's side stack, and one of the biggest reasons is because it's got 11 5/8 frame rails. So it is double frame, but it's 11 5/8 frame rail with a 10 3/4 inner rail. Medium depth tank. We've got inboard air tanks on the back of the frame. Now, if this does get the crane on it, it will have a subframe to go with it. It's got Pete air track suspension with Meritor rear diffs. Oh, there's nothing better than a nice, clean, freshly painted frame, all clean. Goodyear Armor Max Pro tires with, of course, Alcoa wheels. Now with this one, I've just got the Betts hangers, because if it is getting a crane rig out, it will be getting separate mud flap hangers. Didn't bother putting a tail frame section in, because when they put the subframe on, they're going to be, you know, doing the whole back end thing. So that's my technical term, doing the whole back end thing. You know, basically, because when they put the crane on, they're going to, you know, probably taper the frame, put a fifth wheel right at the back. And now if we decided to use this for a dump chassis, we'd be putting the hinges there as well, in which case you don't need a rear cross member. So that's why I did that. Passenger side, we've got 120 gallon fuel tank, non-polished. So if you ordered the not polished fuel tank option, that's what it will look like. Baggage door on the passenger side, that's a good one. Now this one does have the backup lights on the sleeper from the factory. So being that this one was ordered specific for the job, I ordered it with backup lights. Shorty stack on it. Beacon lights, those are the new LED beacon lights. Regular West Coast mirrors. Now these mirrors are not power, but the beauty of them is they're just a great mirror to look through. You know, the one thing with the power mirrors, sometimes they can vibrate a little bit, or you know, it's just, well, I should say, when we had the Aero style moto mirror, I found that the glass in that one sometimes deflects, and it just doesn't look as good when you're using the mirror. Now we've got the traditional moto mirrors, which are good, a lot better. Haven't really had much for issues with them. But you know what? Nothing beats your traditional West Coast mirror. So you know what? If it's a customer that's gonna not move his mirrors much or whatever, they actually are starting to prefer to just have, you know what? they say they just want a regular mirror. Don't need a moto mirror. You know, if you're low bedding or stuff, the moto mirror is great, but let me know what you think. Should you have a moto mirror? Do you prefer a moto mirror, or do you prefer just a standard West Coast mirror? And you know, it's one of those things when you drive it all the time and you get it set up, you really don't use your power mirror that much, but maybe I'm wrong. So let's open the hood on this bad boy. It's kind of a cheesy thing to say, bad boy. Gosh, I just absolutely love this paint though. And look at that, eh? Oh, black diamond. X15. This is your straight 20,000 pound beam, and look at these tires, like just bad arse, friggin' mean, nasty, mean, and well, I don't know, that nasty. Here's your air up port. Once again, the rubber is off. Put that back on. We've got our remote lube section for your cross shafts of your transmission, your throwout bearing and clutch linkage. Of course, our jump connections, jump start connections, because we do have batteries under the seat, and we do have a straight 20,000 pound spring with your taper leaf spring pack. So this one has been through our extensive PDI. There are a lot of things we do to just dress things up and make sure that everything is tickety-boo to set everybody up for success. Because at the end of the day, if we can find anything or tweak anything to make it easier for our customers to have less downtime, you know, alleviate any possible warranty issues down the road, you know, even though it is warranty, I mean, who wants to deal with warranty? It's a pain in the butt. You got to bring your truck in, you know, then you got issues. So we try to do everything we can on our PDI to ensure that you're set up to win. Because, you know, I had one of our dealer reps say, why is your PDI $3,500 on a TriDrive? That's ridiculous. And of note, the factory pays us like $300 to do a PDI. And it's like, why is it $3,500? Because we go through the truck from one end to the other. And you know what we find when we do that and spend the $3,500 to PDI? We don't have customers coming back for piddly little things right out of the gate. So, you know, and at the end of the day, we would rather spend the money and the time to begin with so that you guys don't have to deal with it down the road. Yes, it's warranty. Yes, they'll pay for it, but it's a pain in the butt. So we'd rather set you up to win. And you know what? That's why in our area, and you know, the Peterbilt's got a great reputation for just going to work and not having issues. So if we can, you know, tie up wires and see anything that might be, you know, in a less than desirable spot, we'll fix it before you even get it. So then you don't have to deal with it. And then you're happy, and we like a happy customer. So anyways, getting off topic, passenger side of the engine, this is kind of a nice touch. It's got hose wrap. I'm not sure if we did that on the PDI or if that's something the factory did. I'm almost guessing the factory did that, but that looks really good. Yeah, nothing too major here. So yeah, as you can see on the sloped hood 367, your headlight pods mount to the hinge and to the hood. You can see them right through there. So, and once again, fiberglass hood. This one doesn't have the huck bolts going all the way around. So I would say the sloped hood isn't quite as strong as our 367 high hood is, with the huck bolts all the way around, which is why for our severe applications, I love that high hood. And I love the way it looks, because it looks freaking fantastic. But you know what? Some guys like the sloped hood, and if we're up against a T800 and you want the visibility, this is the option. And really, this truck, between us and Kenworth, with the T800, it's very similar. Very similar. In fact, the radiator is exactly the same. The only difference is one, this part number starts with a P, and one, the part number starts with a K. So, you know what? It is what it is. GM, Chevy, which do you prefer? I prefer GM, and I prefer Peterbilt. So yeah, which do you prefer, GM or Chevy? Let's take a look at the inside now. one, I ordered it with the black gauges. It's a little bit cheaper without doing the chrome, not a big expense, but you know what, with a black truck and a black dash, I thought, let's just do the black gauges. So it actually looks really good in my opinion. So check that out. Let me know what you guys think. I kind of like it. With the Prestige dash, you can get black for the base option on your A and B panels, and then the bottom panels are gray. One thing that I do like about our Peterbilt dash, which is essentially the cheapest interior, is you can get the black on the bottom of the dash. So even though it's the base model interior with the black there and the black there, it looks really good. However, the door panels on a Peterbilt are very plain. These are the Prestige, so they don't have the vinyl inserts, but they still have the wood grain, the nice contoured molded padding. They just don't have the vinyl inserts. So, and you know, this one, we've got switch with relay, auxiliary lights for our chicken lights in chrome, our beacon lights, a spare switch, hot switch, so that is a powered switch to the tail frame, backup lights, our fuel level left and right, rear heat or air conditioning, and our bunk light. And we've got two, actually no, we only have one. This is for a rear trailer dump, so this is powered to your tail frame. Light's kind of mucking me up there. We've got a spare air switch, PTO switch, suspension dump, and of course our fifth wheel slide, because this one will be getting a fifth wheel slider most likely. And then we've got interlock, forward diff lock, and center and rear diff lock. So, and just like that, this vlog is over. Peace. Cheers, guys. Take care. Stay safe.